Alright, so in this video we're just going to take a quick look and talk about a outdoor Wi-Fi smart plug. Alright, so here's some images you can take a look at, give you a little more details about this, and then we'll jump into the video. Alright, so I couldn't do a video without an actual demo, so I'm going to stick this before the other part of the video, so ignore the part about not plugging this up. Yeah, so this is just a quick demonstration and example. I may trigger your Amazon Echo devices coming up. Be aware, you've been warned. Check out the demo real quick. Alright, so quick demonstration with the actual app. Of course you have your ability to do timers and schedules and things. As I said, you can go in and change out the different range for the dimmer and everything. So you can go down to 1%, go to 100%. So that's really cool. You can adjust the dimmer mode. So there's mode 1, mode 2, mode 3. So let's lock that and unlock that. Anyway, so we go back here, we've got our power, we can turn it on. It's at 1% brightness right now, so let's go to 100%. Of course, this would be something that I would be using for outdoors, Christmas or whatever, but you turn that off, turn that on, and you can do your Amazon, as I said, or your Google. I'm going to use Amazon, so Alexa, turn off outdoor smart dimmer plug. And you can see it turns right off. Alexa, turn on outdoor smart dimmer plug. Alexa, turn on outdoor smart dimmer plug. Okay. So you can see it's back on again. So it's pretty cool. Something I haven't tried. We'll give it a shot. Alexa, set the outdoor smart dimmer plug to 50% brightness. Okay. So there you go. Very quick, very easy. You can go in and set up a timer, schedule. Not going to do any of that. And of course, again, you've got your different settings. I don't really know what the different modes are for the dimming modes on this. I don't really notice any major difference. I guess it's just an automatic preset brightness level. That's what it looks like. But I've also got the range. Dimming range. I don't know how well that shows up for you guys. But anyway. That's a quick demonstration. Just works very, very easily. You can do, all the things I'm about to tell you about. So check out the rest of the video. You can find out a little bit more. Thanks. Alright, so as stated, we are looking at a Wi-Fi smart plug. It's a lot easier to show it to you indoors, and this is actually something that I would like to use for maybe Christmas lights, just so they're easier to control. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet, but it's a really convenient aspect because you have the remote control aspect with your smartphone or your tablet, or you can use your Amazon Echo device or your Google Assistant. It has a mounting hole. I don't know how well it shows up for you, but here on the back, and it has some little rubber feet, so if you were to set this down, you know, don't have to worry about it scratching up any surface that it might be touching. But you know, you have a relatively short plug, but that's okay. You know, you're going to generally plug this up outdoors. You can use it indoors if you wanted to. You have a rubber covered power button, an LED light indicator here, and you have a very nice thick rubber piece here on the bottom that actually covers the port. So if you open that up, of course, you're going to have your plug, and this is just going to be a single outlet. It does have, of course, 3 prongs, so it does have the ground. And if you were to plug, say, Christmas lights into this and you were to hang this up, it would actually hang in this orientation, you know, as far as the actual hook goes, which means water intrusion is going to be minimal to pretty much non-existent for the bottom here, so long as you don't have this, you know, setting too far down. You obviously wouldn't want to submerge it in water, so you have to keep that in mind. It works on the 2.4 gigahertz network, so don't, you know, expect to use this with a 5 gigahertz network, just saying. And again, you can do voice control with your Amazon Echo, or you can use your Google Assistant, so it's actually very convenient in that regard. You will actually use the Toya Smart app if, you know, like me, you already are using that app, or Smart Life, which is what they recommend. They're essentially the same. The only difference is Smart Life supports IFTTT, if this then that, as far as that network and that you know, whole feature set is concerned. So if that's something that is relevant for you, then you'll have to use Smart Life. I've been using Toya Smart for years with so many other plugs that I just continue to use that same app. You can set schedules, you can set timers. So if you wanted to, you could have this come on every night at a certain hour and go off at a certain time, you know, and that's convenient. Obviously, if you had Christmas lights, for example, and you wanted to have those on during a certain time of year, and you don't take them down, or even if you put them up and take them down, you don't have to worry about turning them off and on, or going outside if you're dealing with, you know, inclement weather. Maybe you just don't like to go outside late at night. Whatever the reason, you know, you have the option to control this by voice or remote through your device, which is very, very convenient. You do have dimming options available with this particular unit, which gives it a little bit more of a unique aspect than some of the other plugs available, which that's kind of cool. I mean, maybe that would be relevant for Christmas lights, or if you used it for some kind of security type lighting, you could use it for that purpose too. I was actually going to utilize this thing outside and show you a video with some kind of a security light, and then I realized I don't need that because I have a solar powered light that I used instead. So I don't have an actual, like, exact use case for this right this moment because of the time of year that it is. But in a few months there will be a, you know, Christmas season coming in, and Halloween as well. So I mean, anything really you want to use it for. But I may do something for those type seasons. I've never really been into doing that before, but I may do a little bit with that. I have a different setup after the move, and this is a nice option to have for that type of, you know, usage, you know, that use case scenario, in my opinion. And you do have 400 watt maximum, so that's pretty substantial, so that's really going to be nice in that regard as well. It does come, of course, with a little protector on the actual plug, and it comes with this little box here. It's IP44, I guess it says, waterproof. So a little box here with some of the details and such. And it does come with a little user manual. Shows you how to get it connected to your network, which is pretty much identical to a lot of other devices. A lot of devices, you just press the power button. Usually it's 3 times, and you'll see a little flashing, and that indicates it's in pairing mode, that you can actually start the process with whatever app you choose to use. But yeah, overall, just a really convenient item. I just wanted to, you know, talk about this real quickly. I know in some reviews people actually do a demonstration. Usually I do as well, but I don't have a use case for this right now, as I said. So a lot of times I've seen tons of reviews where people just talk about the specifications and different things. So I just want to kind of introduce the product, talk about it a little bit, and hopefully I will get to utilize this for an upcoming holiday type season, because I think that's really one of the best purposes that it has. So anyway, that all said, hopefully you find that useful. The images give you some details, and I don't know. If you want to find out more, I'll leave a link below. You can check that out. read more about it and just kind of see how it all works with some of the specifics. Maybe some of the other reviews will give you some insight maybe I didn't cover. I don't know if there's anything I can tell you that would be useful. You basically turn it off and on, the power button, nice audible click, or through your device or with your voice. I mean, it's pretty simple. As far as the app goes, there's timers and scheduling and all that. It's very self-explanatory through the app itself. Adding it is very quick, very easy. Range is actually pretty good. I don't have an exact estimate on the range, but I'm going to say if I had to guess the range distance from the plugs, probably 40 or 50 feet maybe. That's going to be dependent a lot on the different walls and signal strength of your device. I have a ridiculously overpowered router for the space that I have here that covers more than the 2,400 plus square feet. It does about double that, so I don't have any kind of issues with range or anything. So that's going to be a factor that maybe I have that you don't. So anyway, I think I've rambled enough. I just wanted to kind of cover a little bit about this device. I think it's really, really convenient and really cool. I may find a use case for it other than a seasonal type holiday lighting scenario. But as of right now, I just don't have a use case. And yeah, I think that's it. There's a link below, and hopefully that's useful to you guys. Thanks for watching.